All right, rocking the back double bicep. We have more medium insert trap. So if you look at it, the traps kind of come halfway down the body. We see extreme development in the infraspinatus. Look at how developed that thing is. Just so much muscular separation going on through it. So the infraspinatus comes down here and then it goes underneath that rear delt. That rear delt is also very capped. So it's giving the shoulders a lot more of that circular appearance right here. He has a lot of front delt where it's giving kind of that top part. Side delt, it's enough to kind of bring out the overall shape of this. And it's the rear delt that's going to kind of complete that circle. Boom, we're rocking basically the Death Star delts. We look at the proportions relative to kind of the upper traps. We see pretty similar proportions to the shoulder. And to me, this is about right. You want the upper traps being similar in size-ish, depending on your structure, to the shoulders. And I feel like he nailed it. So to me, I love the development of the traps and the shoulders. I think the arms are just a little bit outpaced by the shoulders, but that's because the shoulders have a lot of roundness and the tricep and the bicep just don't have the same level of roundness. But it's not bad. And at the same time, I feel like the upper arm matches the forearm really well. So his arms are the right size for his physique. With that said, we got a good amount of teres development, but we just don't have a lot of lat. And the lats, I would not really count this part as the lats. I tend to count all of this as the teres because all of this is his shoulder blade. So if the teres is connecting to the shoulder blade, this is not really his lat. With that said, his lat's probably more down here and it would give him a little bit more of that swiveled appearance. And we don't see a ton of kind of that Christmas tree. So with that said, to me, if he got a little bit more lats, he would have even more of kind of that broadness here, but it would make his kind of middle back a little bit thicker. And maybe that would throw off the proportions for him. So maybe the upper back would need to be even bigger if he chose to get his lat significantly bigger. But to me, just getting this line a little bit more defined by having a little bit more lats could be extremely valuable. But overall from the front, we can see a good amount of lat development. So I definitely know he has lats, but is it enough compared to kind of the teres and the rest of the proportional and relative muscles in that back double bicep?